Today, we're flying from JFK to Charleston. We'll be judging 7 categories and giving a verdict at the end. This morning, we left the Queen Mary 2 behind, travelled across New York and spent the afternoon in the TWA Hotel. Now we're on our way to JFK to catch our flight to Charleston.
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday!
Now you're traveling gold!
Oh, finally. We've been killing time all morning and we just want to find our way back to the airport.
Ask the guy. How do we get to Terminal 4?
Waiting for the whole time on the plane in 8 minutes. Where you coming from?
I'm from England.
Oh, England,
But
okay.
we come across on Queen Mary.
Yeah,
So it took
okay.
a week to come over here.
What? Yeah. Yo, crazy.
We need to go back to 4
Oh, 4.
for our...
So make sure you just get on the second train. So not the first train.
Yeah.
First train is Jamaica. Second train is Old Terminals. And take it 4 stops, alright?
Yeah.
All terminals. Please stand clear. The doors are closed. Please hold on.
Well, sit down.
For your safety, please watch elevators located at the end of all train stations.
I'm hungry again.
At this point, we're just looking forward to sitting down in the lounge.
Elevators located at the end of all train stations.
Remember the guy?
Federal Circle and Jamaica Station. Happy Friday!
Happy Friday!
That guy's been going all day. He's got an amazing voice.
Will you squeeze in? Thank you. Thank you. Straight across the far end.
Finally, we're back at the terminal.
Haven't got it. I need to get one printed out.
So your pass, thank you. Boarding pass, boarding pass.
Don't have a boarding pass. Got to print it out. That's why I want to go to the terminal.
Your email or your ticket. You have a ticket. Maybe not necessarily print out. Even if you have an email, I just need. Thank you for your cooperation, ma'am. Can I see your pass, please? Not you, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Thank you for your patience, ma'am. I really appreciate it. I'm just doing my job. I hope you know.
Okay?
Thank
Is
you.
that okay?
Thank you
Is
so
that-
much, ma'am. Please.
Yeah.
We just wanted to print our tickets out on those machines on the right. Never mind, we'll get them where we check our bags in.
So you can take this one. Where you go?
I need to check in.
Yes, this line, please.
Sky Priority is SkyTeam's fast track service. It's well signposted here. We've got access today through our Flying Blue status. So let's take a look at the flight we've booked. On that Friday when we were looking for a booking, the prices ranged from $114 all the way up to $1,075. We chose Delta's Comfort Classic class. I'll tell you why in a moment.
You can. I'm not checking in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Delta has a really wide choice of ticketing options, but 5 different classes to choose from. All of them had a carry-on bag and a personal item. For most flights we only take a carry-on bag and a personal item. This time we spent a week on the Queen Mary 2, so we had a large check bag each. One reason we usually fly with Delta is that we get a free check bag with our SkyTeam status. So our tickets priced up in the end at $163. That's about £120, which is quite reasonable. So with all those options and with a reasonable price, I'm going to give this 5 out of 5.
Oh, yeah. No, we haven't got boarding passes. Thank you.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
a lot.
With a free personal item and a carry-on, I'll give this 4 out of 5. Experience on other flights though tells me that economy passengers are often forced to check that carry-on. The whole check-in experience just didn't feel very good, so it'll only rate a 2 out of 5. And security was about the worst I've ever had.
Hi, how are you?
Hiya.
Oh, okay. Just be here, they're going to take care of you.
We were still about an hour too early to get into the lounge. Delta are really stingy with lounge access. My Flying Blue Gold status apparently didn't give lounge access on domestic flights, but we both have Amex Platinum cards, so we used those.
What would you like to drink?
Well, I don't need a mouse, if you think.
Can I have an old fashioned, please, and a mimosa. A mimosa. Well, prosecco with orange juice. Thank you. Good start. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Couldn't you even wait?
No.
Having a drink made us hungry, so it was time to investigate the food. The food options are really quite good. There were hot and cold options, soups, pasta, casseroles, salads, sandwiches and snacks, although I can't remember seeing any desserts. I started with a couple of these and they were excellent.
Like that.
Same for you.
Oh, one each. Chicken.
Chicken.
Cheers.
We spent a very pleasant afternoon there, eating and drinking. Eventually some window seats became free.
Here's a bit of a time lapse of what it looks like up here. So it's pretty good.
It was a great way to spend the afternoon. We saw lots of things coming and going, although that Emirates A380 didn't move all day. It was October, so it was getting dark by the time we had to leave.
Now, when we're on the plane and we're hungry, I bet we're going to wish we'd got one of those. All good things come to an end. You? I think yours. DL5293.
Oh, we've got to go downstairs.
We were at gate A21 down 2 sets of escalators. It was really busy that day.
Number 1, you are welcome to board for Charleston, so number 1.
You're probably 3. We are, we're zone 3. Ah, zone 3, that's us.
I'm going to apologize for the delay. Thank you so much for your patience.
It wasn't a very pleasant experience waiting down there. The queues were very long and very slow.
Hi.
I've cut it out here, but there's about 5 minutes wait at the bottom here before we got on the plane.
Hiya.
At the front of the cabin there are these 2-1 configuration seats, and these screens are between first and economy. In economy you'll find that it's 2-2. The first few rows in the economy cabin are designated Comfort Plus. They've got slightly better leg room. Comfort Plus have a red accent on the seats. Standard economy seats further back don't have this. We're in 9A today, which is the last row of Comfort Plus, and it has a dedicated overhead bin. You'll notice there's really poor placement of the windows here. There's just a seat back tray and a pocket, but the seats are quite comfortable. There are individual air vents and lights, although seat 9A's got 2 windows, one's too far forward and the other one's too far back.
We'll do everything we can to ensure you have a safe and relaxing flight today.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, from up front again, welcome aboard. We're number 3 for takeoff. Flight 10, please put again for departure.
And we're soon up into the night sky above New York. It was just a bit too dark to record during the flight. We were offered some food, well, a snack and a coffee, and the crew were good, but the catering was pretty much non-existent.
Welcome to Charleston, where the local time is 9:36. Please stay seated with your seatbelt fastened and carry items stowed until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. Be careful when opening overhead bins to avoid injury from items that may have shifted during flight, and please ensure you have all of your personal belongings before deplaning.
On reflection, I've not luggaged down 3 out of 5. Perhaps I'm being a bit harsh on Delta, but overall that brings it to 63%. I did like the seats though. If it wasn't for the poor catering and the ground staff, they'd get higher score. So where does it rate on the all-time chart? Well, sorry Delta, but this is where you're going to go. I'm afraid you're below the other ones I've reviewed so far.
On behalf of this New York City-based group, thank you for helping us celebrate 100 years of flight, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you fly Delta quite often, then let me know. See if my experience matches yours. In the comments, also let me know if you want to see what we did when we got to Charleston. As always, remember to like and subscribe and comment. Safe travels.